It is time for the first Edinburgh Derby of the season, and it's a big one. It's a big one because if we lose this, we will be in big trouble. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland 90. It's the FIFA 23 Hearts Career Mode. It's episode 3, and we're only on 3 points after 4 games played. I'd hope to be on more than that. I'd hope to be higher up the league table, but unfortunately at the moment we sit in 10th. We're taking on our Edinburgh rivals, Hibernian. We're hosting them at Tynecastle in a game that I don't want to say it's must win, but yeah, I mean it could well be must win if we are going to have a good season this year. I mean, the last thing we want is to lose and then we fall even further behind them, and then we're just playing catch up. We can't afford to do that. We've already lost 3 at the opening 4 games. It's now time for us to go on a run, pick up points, and that's what we're looking to do here today. But first, we need to take on Hibernian. They've done pretty well so far, 8 points from a possible 12. Their season's been okay. I wish we had 8 points. I know I would be desperate for 8 points. We don't. We've got 3, and we're going to have to try and turn that 3 into 6 when we take on Hibbies. But first thing we need to do is get into the post, or should I say pre-match press conference here. It's a big one, so we will go, we'll answer the questions. You can see Robbie Nielsen sitting down, taking his seat at the head of the table, and hopefully we will be the main man come Saturday. There's always pressure and excitement around the game against your rivals Hibernian. How are preparations going? Well, not great. We got the news that Michael Smith's injured. He's out for 4 weeks, so we need to find some form, don't we? We need to find something that we haven't really seen this season. Yeah, we picked up a win against Ross County, but we left it late. You know, we got a bit lucky with our 2 goals. I want us to be able to win this game without relying on luck. Don't get me wrong. I mean, at this stage, I would take a 90-minute own goal, no doubt about it. But it would be nice if we actually go out and put in a performance and, you know, take the game to Hibernian and pick up a deserving win. So, will you sign anyone before the deadline? No, I think we're in good shape. I can't really sign anyone anyway. The transfer window's not open, so all these questions about whether I'm happy or whether I want to bring players in, it's all irrelevant at the end of the day. I ain't bringing nothing in, so the only thing we can bring in is wins and 3 points, and that's what we need to try and get so far. Why has the team been struggling? We've been off the pace. We just have not been good enough. That's sending the team morale down, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to blow smoke up their arse, and I'm not going to say we've been great when we haven't. We've been mediocre. We've been adequate. We've been below par. That's just some words I would use to describe it. Other words I would use is we've been absolute shite. But I'll keep that one. I'll reserve that one for after this game. So here we go. Shankland did get his first goal of the season in the last game. It wasn't enough for us to get anything out of it. But hopefully he can get another goal here today. And hopefully that will be enough for us to get the result that we require. Here we go then, Edinburgh Derby's here. The Hearts fans, the Hearts faithful have turned out in their numbers, but so has the rain. There's rain everywhere. It's pissing down. Don't know how that's going to affect the game. Hopefully it doesn't affect the game. Hibs have also brought a small portion of fans. Hopefully we can send them all home unhappy and depressed. And like I said earlier, this is a massive game for us. I don't think we can afford to lose it. I wouldn't even consider a draw a decent result. For me, we have to win. We have to get 3 points on the board. We have to close the gap to the teams above us. I mean, the season's not done yet at all. It's early days. Come on, we're only 4 games in. But the problem is, what happens here if we lose and then, you know, it's 4 defeats out of 5 and then it starts getting away for you? We can't afford that. But in terms of the lineup, we're pretty much going with the way we normally go. Our starting 11. We've got Gordon in nets, Cochrane, Kingsley, Rolls, Halkett, Atkinson coming in for the injured Smith, Benjamin not Benjamin, I think it's Snodgrass Devlin, and then it's Halkett. No, not Halkett, it's Barry Mackay, Forrest and Shankland up front. As for the Hibs team, I'm assuming they'll have Martin Boyle playing, and he is playing. Martin Boyle always causes us problems. Nisbet up front hasn't exactly been on goal scoring form, but we know that can change in an instant, so we'll need to make sure we're marking him, defending properly. Hopefully Craig Gordon has a good game, and that should be enough for us to get the result. Kingsley looking for Halkett. Had to track a little bit to get that ball. Wasn't a great pass, but he keeps it in. Cammy Devlin then flips the ball over to Shankland, who brings it down. Plays in Alan Forrest. Forrest is going to take a shot. I mean, you can test the goalkeeper in these kind of conditions. We know it's wet. We know it's slippery. Are they going to be able to hold on to the ball? We don't know. But we need to try and test the goalkeeper, I think, as often as possible in these sort of conditions. So I will probably look to be taking more shots in this game. I think that makes sense. We'll try it. Although Davy Marshall is a good goalkeeper, so I wouldn't expect it to come easy. But, I mean, who knows? Like I said, these conditions could trouble the goalkeepers. And that is including Craig Gordon as well. So we need to try and stop Hibernian from creating those sort of opportunities as well. It's Forrest. Forrest looking for Barry Mackay. He flicks it into the path of Devlin. Devlin out towards Cochrane. That's poor. And Hibs take care of it. Ball at De Boyle. Oh no, it's a penalty. And that could be a red card here, man. I think we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Alex Cochrane, sent off. 11 minutes in. We'll need to see the replay. Oh, come on, man. There's not much in that. Literally just bumbles into behind. I mean, I can maybe understand the penalty. I'm not going to lie and say it's not a penalty. It probably is, but I think a red card there is harsh. And that's even harsher, man. Craig Gordon goes the right way only for Martin Boyle to put it past him anyway. Hibernian have the lead 1-0. Not how we want to start it all. I mean, it's bad enough being a goal behind, but when you're a man down as well, you know what I mean? You can add 2 and 2 together and you come up with absolute shit. You come up with we're in big trouble. That's the equation here. We need to try and solve, and it's just not ideal, man. Cochrane off, Boyle with the goal. 1-0 down at home here in the Edinburgh Derby. I mean, the only thing is we've got quite a lot of time to try and rescue something out of this game. I mean, there's still, what, 78 minutes to go, so we can come back for this, but it's not going to be easy, guys. It's going to be really hard. It's 1-0 Hibs. Right, so decided I'm just going to move Kingsley to the left, and we're going to play 2 centre-backs with Kingsley as a left wing-back and Atkinson as a right wing-back. We have to try and get back in this. We're at home. We can't be too defensive, so we're just going to have to lose a man at the back. It's as simple as that. Atkinson then looking for somebody. It's out to Kingsley on the left-hand side. Kingsley then to Mackay. Mackay plays a decent ball into Atkinson. Atkinson to Devlin. Devlin spins around. Devlin to Snodgrass, back to Devlin. Good ball played it to Forrest here. Forrest with a step over. Forrest with a good ball in. Oh, I thought it was going to trouble Hibernian's defence. They almost did there, but they got rid of it. Forrest. Oh, what a ball that is for G. Allen's Forrest. It's Nathaniel Atkinson must, and he does score. We're back level here. Thanks to Alan Forrest, not James Forrest. That ball that he's played to Nathaniel Atkinson was an absolute belter. Doesn't get much better than that. Atkinson scores there. He overlapped on the right. I seen him on the corner in my eye, and I thought, you know what, we're going to wait. We're going to hold on. We're going to hold. Pass. Boom. We passed it in. Atkinson ran onto it, and he put it past Marshall. Very weak attempt at a save here for Davy Marshall. I mean, oh man, I said he was a good goalkeeper at the start of the game. I take it back. I retract that statement. He is absolute shite. That should be saved 100%. But I'm happy he didn't. It's 1-1. Rolls, good ball to Forrest. Forrest brings it down to find Shankland. Shankland against Newell. Still Shankland. Lays it off to Cammy Devlin. Devlin out to Atkinson. Atkinson crosses it back. Kingsley might keep this in, he does. Stephen Kingsley drills it with his left foot. Or I think that was his right foot, and that's probably why it was so bad. Martin Boyle's got the pace. He will get to this. Kingsley's going to try and get across. Make it a challenge, do something. Can Kyle Rolls make it? Oh, and we didn't. I don't know how much of the ball we got there. Kind of almost expecting another penalty to be given against us, even though I don't think we made a foul or we made any sort of contact. We didn't exactly win the ball either, so heart in my mouth sort of moment there. Forrest then on the counter. Oh, we had a potential run there and he just didn't make it. Atkinson then having to go back the way. Ball played up by Halkett to Shankland. Heads it into the path of Cammy Devlin. Devlin through to Shankland, and Shankland scores. Shankland with his second goal of the season. Hearts' second goal of the game, and what a turnaround this is here at Tynecastle. We were a man down, we were a goal down, but now we're 2-1 up, man. We're a goal in front thanks to Shankland and Nathaniel Atkinson. Lovely finish there for Shankland. That's the best finish I think we've seen this season. That's a great goal. And it's about time Lawrence Shankland started banging them in. That's 2 goals now in 2 games. Hopefully he can keep that sort of goal scoring record up. And hopefully he's not finished scoring today, guys. We've got the lead. But it's not going to be easy for here. Remember, we do trail by a man. So Hibernian will come back into this game. I'm sure of it. Boyle has managed to keep that one into Doyle Hayes. Doyle Hayes then coming forward. Oh, and Kai Rolls just goes right through the back of him. Jesus, I can't believe that wasn't even a free kick there. We're playing a dangerous game here. We don't want to go down to 9 men. Surely not. Ball then played through to Cammy D. Devlin finds Shankland. Shankland out to Mackay. Mackay plays it to Kingsley. Kingsley looking for the left footed cross. It's not a great one, and Hibs take care of it. Free kick to Hibs in just before half time. Edge of the box. It's going to be Aidan McGeady. He's whipped it in. Oh, a bunch of players jumped for it. I think it was Craig Halkett who got onto it for us. And now there could be a counter-attack here. Shankland to Snodgrass. We don't really have that many men committing themselves forward, and that's understandable. But here we have an overlap on it. Stephen Kingsley down the left-hand side. Kingsley looking for Barry Mackay, and it's a terrible pass there for Stephen Kingsley, man. That looked really promising there. Kai Rolls wins it. Good challenge. Maybe there's still a chance left for us here before half time. It is Devlin looking for Mackay. Mackay chests it down, cuts inside. It's Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay gets away from his man, and Barry Mackay, just like that, wee Baza puts his 3-1 up here. What has happened to Hibernian, man? They haven't turned up today. Davy Marshall didn't even bother to try and make a save, man. What's happened here? What is Davy Marshall doing? What's the goalie doing, Tam? I don't know. I don't care. It's 3-1 Hearts, and Barry Mackay with the goal there to give us a comfy lead. Alright, albeit, yeah, it's only 2 goals. And we do have a man disadvantage, but here, 3-1's better than 2-1, guys. That's the half-time whistle blown. Hearts fans are look a bit angry, man. I'd be a bit more happier. Could understand them being angry like 30 minutes ago when we were trailing the game. There you go. You can see again. I mean, is that a red card? Penalty, yes. Red card for me, no. That's harsh by the referee. The referee's a little Adolf Hitler, I think, if he thinks that's a red card. But here we go. Second half coming up, guys. We will need to be... We'll need to be good, but Hibernian, let's be real, have not been good. They've been absolutely nothing short of absolute Eric Dyer. So we'll see what happens second half. I mean, if we keep playing the way we're playing, I think we should win the game. I might even contemplate, I don't know, do we contemplate dropping someone into them? Maybe even Shankland and just playing with the 2. Nah, that's not a good idea. But I don't know what, we could change formation, or we might just leave it the way it is, because we're playing okay at the moment. So why fix it if it's not broken? Aidan McGeady with those old legs, seeing how far they can take him. He's trying to do McGeady spins, but he's not got it anymore. But I tell you what, we've been done in there by Kevin Nisbet. And it is thanks to a good save for Craig Gordon that keeps our 2-goal advantage intact there. Probably Hibs maybe should be level. What a fingertip save for Craig Gordon. They were not good enough first half, and they've definitely come out here second half looking to improve on that. Kai Rolls gets enough on it. It's going to be bicycle kicked away by Barry Mackay. Oh, and it's been almost taken down by Forrest there. That was close. Tackle there, edge of the box. We've got away for it again. Here we go. Ball to Mackay. Mackay out to Shankland. Shankland now, he's looking for somebody to join him. Somebody to make a run. Shankland, Snodgrass. Back to Shankland, out to Kingsley. Kingsley looking for a cross. It's been blocked. We'll get another chance here. Tries to cut onto the left foot. Whips a good ball in. Headed away though. And it's going to fall for nobody in a maroon shirt, and Hibs look to clear it. Maybe even look to counter. Maybe not, because great defending. We've lost it out though. But it's back to the Hibs quarter of the field. So no danger at the moment. We still have our 2-goal advantage. McGeady versus Atkinson. McGeady finds Newell. It's Nisbet trying to play through McGeady. It's a good ball, but Kai Rolls. Can Kai roll? Oh, and it's a good clearance for Kingsley. Got our players in the right positions to defend that cross. And you definitely feel like Hibs have upped the ante here second half. They have come into the game more, but we have a 2-goal lead to protect, and we are protecting it at the moment. Ball into the box. Halkett makes a challenge. It's going to be another Hibs corner. The pressure's coming, but we are doing a good job so far, so hopefully we can keep that going. Ball in. It's the smallest man, Barry Mackay, that heads it away. Probably need to get some bigger players. Oh no, we need to, is that going to be out? Oh, it's a good challenge again for Nathaniel Atkinson. We didn't need to be careful here not to give away penalties. Meanwhile, Andy Halliday wants to come on, and I'm tempted to bring him on here. Ball in again. It's front post, and this time we do not get to it first. It's number 46 with a header, and it's Aidan McGeady of all people. Didn't think Aidan McGeady would be the type to win an aerial battle there like that, but I feel a bit deflated now. We had a 2-goal lead, it's been cut in half, it's down to 1. We'd been handling Hibs pretty well, we'd been handling the corners, and obviously we just didn't handle it on that occasion, so that is very, very disappointing. And I mean, yeah, should we do better? Again, they've targeted it. They've targeted Mackay and Atkinson, 2 players that aren't that tall. I mean, you feel like if it was Aidan McGeady against Halkett, we would have been okay, but unfortunately Halkett can't cover every single player in the box, and it's Hibs back in the game now, 3-2. Hibs win another free kick. McGeady whips it in. That time it's Rolls with the header away. Nathaniel Atkinson heads it on to Forrest, and Forrest is going to try and go past Paul Hanlon, and he can. Hanlon does not have the pace to keep up with Alan Forrest, and Forrest is going to try and score. Oh no, it's saved by Davy Marshall. Saved by Davy Marshall. We had a chance to sweaty it, and maybe we should have. Forrest went on his own. It looks like it wasn't the right decision in the end, and we could have restored our 2-goal lead there, but we didn't do it. And Hibs now looking to try and equalise. This is an opportunity that they've fucked up, so I'm happy with that. Here we go. Snodgrass now. His Hearts look to come forward again. Snodgrass with a big long ball, trying to find Forrest, but nah, no chance. Straight into the hands of Davy Marshall. So another dangerous ball to McGeady. Can McGeady get a cross in? He's took us out the equation there. Absolutely rinsed us. We need to try and get back to defend, and we did. Atkinson there wins the ball. Good stuff. Plays it up. Finds Forrest. And what can Forrest do? Who can Forrest play this to? He's going to try and find Barry Mackay. Mackay will keep it in. Mackay does keep it in. And Barry Mackay. It's a poor ball though for Barry Mackay. Fucking hell. Has to do better than that. Oh, that's a mistake. It's going to fall for Barry Mackay. Mackay strikes it. Takes a deflection. Doesn't lead to much. And Hibs now again looking to come forward. And they are coming forward here. Martin Boyle. We didn't have the pace to keep up with Martin Boyle. Thankfully he slows down. I don't know what that's all about. He slows down, allows Stephen Kingsley to catch up. Must have felt sorry for Kingsley. Now it's Caden. And it's a good interception for Halkett. Halkett then launches it forward, but only as far as Newell. Can't seem to clear the danger here. There's a lot of danger here though. This is it. This could be it. Nisbet against Rolls. Rolls. No! For God's sake. 3-3. We'd held it quite a long time there. We haven't held it any longer. Kevin Nisbet with the goal. Kevin Nisbet with the equaliser. And there's no point putting somebody back now in defence, guys. We may as well go for it. And that's what we're going to do. I would rather win the game than draw it. I'd rather, lose the game, risk winning it than drawing it. But I think we need the 3 points here. We're going to push forward. We're going to try and get a winner. But Rolls did pretty well defensively there. But in the end, Kevin Nisbet too skillful. And it paid off. Shanklin going off. Mackay going off. We're bringing on Ginnelly. We're bringing on Boyce. We're bringing on Andy fucking Halliday. So hopefully Andy Halliday can be the man to turn up and help us here. Try and grab the winner. Ball played to Ginnelly. Ginnelly has got Boyle chasing him. Boyle is so fucking quick, man. Oh, intercepted by George Grant. Grant is going to try and play it into Ginnelly. Oh, and Ginnelly's completely miskicked it. He hasn't even connected with the ball. Horrendous there from Ginnelly. Just when it looked like we were potentially about to score. Find a goal out of nothing. Ginnelly totally miskicks the ball. Right, Boyce. Back to goal. Spins around though. He's got George Grant running. He's played it out to Forrest. And Forrest can't even stay on side, man. That's an absolute shambles there. What a chance. And he can't even stay on side, man. Horrendous. Horrendous. Kai rolls though. That's a good header. Boyce can't get to it. Well, that's off. That has to be off. It's Nisbet. Nisbet. Gordon tries to make a save and he doesn't make a save. The Hearts players crumble. I don't know why we're bringing Sibic on, but I don't know what else to do. I do not know what else to do here, so we're going to bring on Toby Sibic. Hibs are celebrating like they've won this, and they might have won it. Was it offside? It looked questionable to me. we had a 3-1 lead and we've just lost 3 goals in a row, and it looks like we are going to end up losing. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, man. We held it so long with just 10 men, but in the end it looks like we weren't able to hold it long enough, and unless we can find a goal, we're going to leave empty-handed here. It's Ginnelly. Ginnelly to Grant. Grant is going to spin this around. George Grant here has actually opened up some space for himself. Grant, deflection! And he's getting, we've been given a penalty here. I don't know what for. Excitement though. I tell you what, it could be a handball. Newell is complaining, he's protesting. We'll see it again. Oh, he tries to get his hands out the way there. I think I would rather get my hands chopped off than concede a penalty to Hibs, but Newell there didn't think fast enough. He did handball it, and it looks like it could be Boyle. The problem is I actually don't know how to take penalties. There we go. I mean, it's not Boyle, it's going to be Boyce. Fuck it. Here we go, it's Boyce against the keeper, and Boyce puts it in the back of the net. I had no idea what I was doing, and it's not a good penalty. But if it goes, yeah, fuck that. If it goes in, it's a good penalty, right? Doesn't matter if it goes in at 1 mile an hour. If the ball crosses the line and counts as a goal, then it was a good penalty. So for me, that is a good penalty. Boyce with the goal, Boyce with the equaliser, and Boyce might have just saved my bacon. It's 4-4 in the Edinburgh Derby. Go 15 seconds remaining. Can we do anything? Kingsley to Ginnelly. Oh man, we probably had to keep going forward there. We slightly turned back, and Ginnelly couldn't make the pass. Referee wasn't playing anymore, add it on time. You know what, I'm happy with that. I'm really disappointed we didn't win, but when you concede a goal that late on, and then you somehow manage to get 1 goal back and not lose the game, it almost feels like a better result than it was. So I know it was only a point. We really, really wanted all 3. I wanted to be greedy. I wanted the 3 points. I wanted to win. But we didn't. And you know what? At least we didn't lose. We didn't lose. I feel like we deserved to win. Even with the 10 men, you know, I feel like we should have won that game. But we didn't. And we just have to deal with it, guys. You know, it's not a lot we can do. We didn't lose, right? For me, that's a big, big plus. We didn't lose. Because I think if we had lost 4 defeats in the opening 5 games, that wouldn't look good. It really wouldn't, especially considering we'd lost to Hibs. But, you know, we rescued a point. Happy enough with that. Let's get this post-match press conference over with. Cochrane suspended. It's a big miss. To be fair, I've never really liked Cochrane, and I like him even less now. So, yeah, how will we cope up with the suspension? We'll find a way, I'm sure. We'll manage it. We'll have to bring in the replacements. Bring in big Andy Halliday. Andy Halliday will do a job there. Going into the last few minutes, your team looked beaten, but that late goal, you're grateful to scrape a draw at the end. I like a team that never gives up. We need to start games better. I like a team that never gives up. We never give up. And that's why we got the point there. So happy with that. A defeat, then a draw. You just can't seem to get the better of them. How do you improve? Where is the problem as you see it? The problem is we will stick together. That's the problem. If we stick together like glue, we will come out of this. Stick together like glue. We'll be unbreakable. We'll be strong. And that will be enough, hopefully, for us to start moving up the table. Speaking of said table, I believe we've actually moved down the table at that point. So, yeah, not ideal. I mean, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I wanted to win that. We didn't win it. We're still in 10th. It's way, way below where we should be. But I feel like we are playing okay. I feel like there's signs our game is getting better. So I am confident enough that we will start winning games. And you know what? It only takes a few wins in a row. You win 2 or 3 games in a row, and you skyrocket up this division, they baller. So that's what we'll be looking today. And we're looking to start those run of winning games against Aberdeen at Pittodrie, because that's where Aberdeen play. So we'll be going to Pittodrie next. We'll be looking to get the win. We'll be looking to get the 3 points, and we'll be looking to move closer up to the top of the table. And we'll also be looking to move level with Aberdeen. They're on 7 points. We're looking to join them there after the next game. Alright, so there's been a 2-week break between the Hibs game and this game. The players have had time to relax, have had time to rest. Everyone is fully fit. The only 2 players we cannot choose from is the injured Michael Smith and the suspended Alex Cochrane. So we went with this team. We went with Gordon, Kingsley, Rolls, Halkett, Atkinson, Andy Halliday coming in at left wing back, Devlin and Snodgrass in the middle of the field. And I'm going to go again with Mackay, Shankland and Forrest up front. I just feel like that trio's hard to drop. That trio should be scoring like 10 million goals between them a game. So I'm sticking with them. It will come good. I'm sure of it. And it will come good in Aberdeen. Speaking of Aberdeen, they're going with Lewis, Coulson, Stewart, McCrory, Richardson, Polvara, Ramadani, Busewin, Roberts, Kennedy and Ramirez. It's a strong team for Aberdeen, but is it as strong as ours? I don't think so, and we will find out, and we'll find out right now. Alright then, here we go. We are underway at Pittodrie. Aberdeen will be going from left to right. We'll be going from right to left. We made a late change to the starting 11. We decided to bring in Benny Benjamin after all. He comes in. Robert Snodgrass gets dropped to the bench. His ass gets to sit on the seats. And I hope I don't become an ass. I hope it doesn't become a decision that backfires on me and that costs us this game maybe. So Benjamin, son, we need you to deliver here and prove that I was right, in fact, making that change. Here we go. Andy Halliday, though. It could be an opportunity for us early in the game. It's Barry Mackay to Nathaniel Atkinson. It could be a goal, and it should be a goal, but it's right at Joe Lewis, man. Why did it fall to Nathaniel Atkinson? Could it not have fell to Shankland? Could it not have fell to Barry Mackay? Forrest? No. Falls straight to shitey Nathaniel Atkinson, and he can't do nothing with it. And the referee, I don't even know what he's gave here. Handball, invisible foul, you tell me. But Aberdeen plays here. It's going to be broken down a wee bit. Slow the pace down. It's a free kick to Aberdeen. Ross McCrory just launched a ball forward. It's not a good ball. Benjamin heads away. It's Alan Forrest. Forrest finds Shankland. Shankland plays it to Nathaniel Atkinson. This could cause trouble here for Aberdeen. It's a sliding challenge. We win it back, and the referee, that's a joke. How can he punish us? The tackle comes in for the Aberdeen guy. Fair enough, he gets the ball. I'm not saying it's a free kick, but then like Shankland shows about the same sort of like physicality back, and he decides to do that. I mean, and he books us as well. It doesn't just give the foul against us, he books us. Benjamin up to Shankland. It's taken away for Shankland. Benjamin though wins that header. Cammy Devlin finds Barry Mackay. Mackay looking for Forrest. Forrest will get to this. Decent touch by Forrest. Still Forrest here, keeps it going. Forrest looking for Andy Halliday of all people. Halliday spins around, lots of space for Halliday. Looks for Shankland, back put. Oh, what a goal! Shankland just scored a header for about 18 yards out, man. It shouldn't be possible, but it is. It's a bullet header from Shankland. There could be damage to the Aberdeen defence. I think there's holes in the Aberdeen defence, holes in the Aberdeen goalkeeper, man, if he is conceding a header for there. We'll see again for the replay. Initially, I mean, I did mark it a little bit, thought it was a good power header, which it is, but you can't feel, you feel like the goalkeeper just shouldn't lose a goal from here with a header. I mean, unless that's like, I don't know, someone with a massive fucking bulldozer heading the ball there. I think the goalkeeper should keep that out. He hasn't kept it though. It's 1-0 Hearts, and I'm happy with that, guys. 1-0. Let's see how we can hold on to it. Shankland celebrates his goal. He's happy. I'm happy. We're all happy. It's his third goal, I believe, now in 3 games. So 3 goals in 3 consecutive games. I'm happy with that. And hopefully it's not the end of Shankland scoring today. Go Devlin. Oh, Cammy Devlin! What a goal! What a strike from the Australian. I mean, he's from down under. Looks like the distance he was out, he might have hit that one for down under, man. What a goal that is for Devlin. From nowhere. Miles out. He's not having it. He's like, I'll score from wherever I want to score. Ball in the top bins. Again, looking at the replay, could Joe Lewis have done it? No, could he hell? Look at the swerve on that ball. Jesus Christ, that's a great strike. Let's not take anything away from Cammy Devlin there. Robbie Nielsen delighted with that. And we have ourselves a 2-goal lead here at Pittodrie. It's Aberdeen 0, Hearts 2. Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay waiting for Devlin. Can Devlin score another wonder goal? He can't. This time Joe Lewis makes the save. Wasn't a great strike for Devlin. But yeah, we thought we'd try it again. Why not? I mean, you score a goal that good, you may as well go for another one. Good sliding challenge there for Kingsley, I think it is. Yeah, great stuff there for Stephen Kingsley. Won the ball, and if he didn't, he would have been in trouble. So it's half time at Pittodrie. We haven't been great, but we've been good enough. That's all that matters. We've got a 2-goal lead. Aberdeen haven't really turned up. Whether that be due to the fact they've just played really bad, or whether because we're in control of the game, we're not allowing them to get into it. I could argue a bit of both. We're enjoying 68% possession, which is really good. We haven't really came close to conceding at all, so I'm hoping we keep that up. Who knows, maybe this could be another clean sheet victory for us. We did beat Ross County 2-0 in the third game of the season. Maybe we could be repeating that here in Pittodrie, because at half time it's Aberdeen 0, Hearts 2. Watkins again. Oh no, it's offside. Surely offside. Linesman, put your fucking flag up, you useless bastard. Raise your arm, man. That's a mile offside. That is a mile offside, and he's not giving it. He's giving the goal. Polvara's celebrating. Aberdeen's celebrating. Entire city's celebrating. And how's that not offside, man? That looks a mile offside to me. Craig Gordon tried to rush it. Tried to do something with it. Couldn't do anything with it. And I cannot believe that's been... They're not even giving you a good angle in the replay. Which proves to me that it was offside. And the game's just trying to screw us. Robbie Nielsen's no happy. You need strong referees. And we haven't got any. We need strong linesmen too. And there's none of them either. Aberdeen right back in the game. And the next 38 minutes is going to be absolutely critical for us, man. We need to get this win. We need to hold on, or at least extend our lead. We cannot fold now. We cannot allow Aberdeen back into this game. Andy Halliday, what has he got up his sleeve? A backwards pass to Halkett, not great. It's going to be Atkinson, just launches a long ball up towards Kingsley, and it is taken care of by Aberdeen. McCrory now to Polvara, the goal scorer, the offside goal scorer, may I add. We've tried to slide in there, we haven't won it. Ball to Basuin. Basuin again. Oh no, it's going to be into the hands of Craig. Oh yes, that's all I like, Craig Gordon. Take your time, sit down on the ball, waste as much time as possible. Shankland over the top to Alan Forrest. Forrest tries to cut inside, gets taken out by Stewart. Stewart, capable of defending, just big tough guy to get past. Devlin from distance, gets past Stewart, but this time Lewis. Double diving save there, catch that with both hands. Well, referees gave Aberdeen another free kick here. Just this guy's been very strict on us today. He's gave Aberdeen everything. I'd like to see his passport. Has he got a red passport? An Aberdeenshire passport? I think he might have. Ball flicked up. Oh, Craig Gordon. What's he giving? Must be offside. Yeah, he's not giving a penalty, that's for sure. Yeah, no, yeah, flick. I mean, take your pick, mate. Free them offside. Oh, we've took him out there. This time I think we're going... Oh, what? It's a straight red for Cameron. I said this guy was obsessed with red. I said he was showing favouritism to red. And I think he's proven that here. I mean, that's not a red card, surely. Again, strong referees. They don't exist. Especially in this career mode. Aberdeen now with a great chance not only... to get back into this game, maybe even win it now with that man advantage. Referee then drawing his wee coke line beside the ball. Ramirez looking like he wants to take this. He looks desperate. He looks fucking retarded, actually. Is he going to spang this in? I hope not. I really hope not. What's the referee's taking his time here, man? Craig Gordon's on the front post getting his wall ready. What's Ramirez doing? Just hurry up and take the damn thing, man. Right, we're going to make 2 substitutions while Ramirez just takes all day. I mean, he's taken all day. I honestly wouldn't mind if he took another 17 minutes and the game just ended, because that's what I would do for me, guys. A 2-1 win. I'll happily take that. Finally, we might get this free kick taken, and it's headed away. Can Ginnelly get to it? We just brought him on, fresh legs. Oh, he cannot afford to get... Oh, man, we left a leg in. I was panicking. Now Ginnelly on the counter. Aberdeen are soon to panic, because Ginnelly's got pace. He's against Coulson. Ginnelly gets away from him. It's Ginnelly. Josh Ginnelly saved by Joe Lewis, man. With a man running in back post. Could we have used him? Should we have used him? I don't know. We'll never know. It's a corner. Can we finish the game here? Mackay whips a ball in. It's going to fall for Grant. Brings it down with his long legs. He strikes it. Oh, he hits the post. George Grant, man. What a strike that was. Almost giving us a 3-1 lead. And now it's Basuin coming forward. He's too quick, too hot for us to handle. Halkett's going to have to come over and do a job, and Halkett slides in and wins, concedes a throw-in. What a sliding challenge for Halkett. They're taking no prisoners, no surrenders, just sliding in and completely winning the ball. Oh no, Kai Rolls, you're joking me. Oh no, we've lost it again. How on... Oh, and that guy's took one in the nuts. And it's, I mean, Kai Rolls, what a man. better man than me. He's put his life on the line, he's put his body on the line, he's put his balls on the line, and what an important 3 points. We'll buy him new ones if we get the win here. Ball back to Joe Lewis. Lewis, short pass, and now Aberdeen with 8 minutes to go. We'll try and just see this one out. Can they do it though? Oh, we've slid in there, we've not made the challenge. It's Rolls against Basubin. He's missed it. But Rolls comes across and just bundles Basubin to the ground. And now, oh no, we've lost it again. What are we doing here? Cannot afford to lose it like this. Oh, it took a deflection. The referee though, what's he doing? What's the referee doing? He screwed us at every single possible chance in this game, and he's just fucking screwed us again, man. He's gave a penalty against Halkett. For what? Halkett does a wee dance. Halkett throws his leg up in the air, and the referee, I can't believe that. We're going to bring on Snodgrass. I don't believe it, man. We need Craig Gordon to save us. It's going to be Gordon versus Ramirez, and Ramirez blasts it top bins. No saving that. There is no saving that at all. We're going to bring on Toby Civic as well. We're just going to bring on people. I don't know what we're going to do, guys, but it looks like it's going to be another game that we drop points. That wasn't a penalty, man. That really was not a penalty. And a man down. It's 3-3. Or 2-2 even. We've thrown away a 2-0 lead. It's just not good enough, man. It really isn't. And it'll be interesting to see, have we anything left in this game. We need to make sure we don't lose it, right? We need to make sure we don't lose it. Not winning it is bad enough, but losing it would be an absolute disaster. It's Grant to Ginnelly. Ginnelly. What can Ginnelly do? Josh Ginnelly crosses it in. It's towards Barry Mackay. It's headed away. Sibic's first to it. Sibic overhits it, slides in, wins it back. Ginnelly gets away from his man. Josh Ginnelly strikes it, and Joe Lewis is there. Grabs it with both hands. I thought that was a chance, man. I thought we were in there. We were in there. We did have a chance, but we didn't make it count. Ball back to Andy Halliday. Halliday then out to Barry Mackay. It's Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay to Snodgrass. Snodgrass! Oh, Robert Snodgrass forces a save off Joe Lewis. There's going to be a corner. There's 18 seconds more time played than there should be. It's going to be an opportunity here for Barry Mackay. Can we get a good delivery, Barry Mackay? It's absolute pish. That's what that is. It's absolute dog meat on a stick on a hot day in the summer. That dog meat has melted, and we're just left with a big pile of dog shit. So that's what sums up that corner there, man. Not good enough. Need a better ball in. Chance to win the game in the dying moments. We don't do it. It's finished. Aberdeen 2, Hearts 2, and I don't think a draw is a fair result. I think we should have won that game. I think we deserved to win that game. I think we got cheated out of that game, if I'm being perfectly honest. Referee constantly gave decisions against us, and I'm really gutted because that was our last game before we head into our European journey, and I really wanted to get 3 points on the board there to help us move up the league table. That point does see us move up to 8th, but it's not enough, guys. Come on, it's not enough. It's 5 points after 6 games. We're averaging less than a point a game. It's just not good enough. In the league up next, though, we do have back-to-back games against Livingston and St Johnstone at home. I'm hoping that we can convert those two into 6 points, and then maybe that will kickstart our season. Who knows? We didn't lose either game. We took on Hibs and Aberdeen, 2 good sides, and we didn't lose. So there is positives to take, but at the same time, we didn't win. And we only got 2 points, and I know not losing feels good, but we would have got more points had we won one and lost one. So, honestly, it feels good not to lose 2 games against 2 good sides. But honestly, what's better? 2 draws or a win and a loss, you know? Because you're picking up an extra point for the win and the loss. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to debate that. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm happy we're not losing games now, but at the same time, we're not winning them. And we need to start winning them. We have Sepsky OKS in the Europa League. They are taking the place of RFS, I believe. They are from Romania, and that's who our first game is against. We are at home. I feel like if we want to get this group, then we have to pick up 3 points against them. They are the weakest team in the group. We need to set an example. We need to start strong. We need to get the win. We need to get 3 points, guys. It's as simple as that. We'll be back next time for episode 4. Kickstart our European journey. Get into the Europa Conference League. And hopefully leave match day 1 with the 3 points in the bag. I mean, we need to start winning games, whether it be Europa Conference League, Cinch Premiership, hell, even friendlies. We need to start winning, because we one game we've won all season. That ain't good enough. We need to change that, and hopefully next episode, guys, we will change it. So leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll catch you in the next one. If you have no subscribed, man, what the hell are you waiting for? Hit that subscription button, and you can get notified every single day when you get FIFA 23 content from Son of Scotland 90. Anyway, that's it. I'll catch you later. Till then, peace.